Hi, it's Ben here, and today I'm going to be going through some running drills that you can use with your gymnasts. So the first exercise you're going to get the gymnasts to do is marching. So we'll do this on the spot. Once they get in the hang of going opposite arm, opposite leg, and their coordination's correct, we can then get the gymnast to do this moving. So TJ is going to show us this now. So he's marching, opposite arm, opposite leg. His arms stay bent throughout the exercise, and his knees are nice and high. So he's doing the opposite arm, opposite leg, so he starts walking forwards. So now they're getting used to traveling in the same position whilst keeping their leg bent. So what I would do as well, the gymnasts, to get them practicing their top half, is to do the running action with their arms, but sat down on the floor. So TJ is going to show you this now. So he'll start with his arms bent, and he's going to start just slowly moving his arms back and forwards as if he's running. Perfect. And then you can start to ask the gymnasts to go a little bit faster if they want to. And they're getting used to just doing their arm movement without having to worry about the bottom half. So the next exercise is adding the march with a toe push. So TJ is going to show us this now. So he's going to make sure his foot is flexed, and he's going to go from heel to toe and push up. So he's going to show now. So march, heel, toe and push. Heel, toe, push. Right up onto your toe. So this exercise is a really great way to start showing them what they're going to be doing with their feet and getting them pushing through their toes. So the next exercise is to make sure that the gymnast's core is tight and their coordination is doing what we want them to do, which is opposite arm, opposite leg. So TJ is going to show us this now. He's going to do marching like we've done before, but we're going to add a pause in this time. So you can check that the gymnast is in the correct position with his torso up, his arms and his legs bent, and keep it a nice tight position. So then once he's done this for 3 seconds, he can then go on to the next arm. So when you know that the gymnast is stable, their core is tight, we're then going to ask the gymnast to move forwards and walk in the same position. So 3 and stop. Great. So we're going to start doing some more explosive marching now by adding a hop in. So we're still going to try and keep the coordination and the core and the correct positioning. So by doing this, we're going to get them to hop in the march position 3 times and then swap over to the other side. So TJ is going to demonstrate this now. So he's going to be in the arch, hop 3 times and then swap. So now the next exercise is to start getting them used to pushing off their toes and using the back of their leg muscles to get them propelling forwards. So we're going to do this by having straight legs, and they're going to run, keeping their nice straight legs, bending their arms and then pushing through their toes. So TJ is going to show this now. So he's going to keep his arms bent, straight legs and pushing through his toes, helping him understand how to push forwards through his run. A good habit to get into is to get the gymnast to move forwards and backwards in these movements. This way they're going to strengthen up both sides of their body and they're not going to get any injuries. So TJ is now going to show you how to do this backwards. So it's exactly the same thing, but you have to push forwards through your toes now. So let's have a look, TJ. So he's pushing forwards, pushing through his toes, his arms are bent, he's still moving his arms. So when the gymnast first does their running, you want to make sure that they fall first, so they have to be off balance, and they don't want to do a big step. If they're going to do a big step, this isn't going to make them go forwards, it's going to slow them down and they're not going to have a very fast run. When they do it, you want them to fall, have a smaller step, and push as hard as they can through the floor. So TJ is going to show us that one more time. So we're going to put it all together now and start getting the gymnasts to use some lines. You can get something a little bit higher so they actually have to step over them, but you want to try and now add some blocks in. So we've got 4 or 5 levels where the gymnast is now going to be able to start running and putting it all together. So let's have a look, TJ, and put it all together. So these are some exercises that you can use in the gym to help your gymnasts with their running. So once this exercise gets better, which is the one where they step between the objects, you can start to add a few more in. So I'd suggest probably getting up to around 10 steps. This means that they're going to be able to build up their run to the highest pace, ready to do their vault. I hope these running drills have helped you today. And if you have any more running drills you'd like to see or any other skills you'd like to see, drop us a comment in the box below and we'll be happy to get them filmed.